welcome to HRPC. Who is excited to be here? Let's see. We don't have Fiji. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was fancy. I love that. Welcome to the Star Wars to Harry Potter movies and pony voices panel. I am really, really excited to be here. We all are. But let's go down the stage real quick and introduce everybody. I am the Lost Narrator. I'm known for doing horse noises, primarily Rainbow Dash and Applejack. I do bloopers, I narrate, and I do grimdark content. Go ahead, you go first.
I'm Ferris of Ferris Phantom VA. I'm a small-time voice actor on YouTube, and I do a bit of Twitch, and I'm mostly known for my deep voice, but I do other stuff too.
Magpie Pony. I am known for Pinkie Pie.
Nothing in particular.
Being and voicing online. I'm doing Pinkie Tales, Princess Trixie Sparkle, a whole bunch of other fun stuff. And the lovely person beside me is...
Hi, everybody. My name is Ashley H. I'm a Dorito. What do? I do horse noises, mostly known for the book horse. I do things that make people cry, and I have an audio drama called Remembrance. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kate Bug. I'm also, Mike? I'm also voice actress that does the horse noises. There we go. I've been providing voices for several of these people on this table. And I also like memes. That's it.
That's a good transition to me. I'm Pegasus Bitch. I do voice acting on YouTube and also a freelance audio engineer. I guess I'm best known for doing pretty much every male voice. I mean, Mag's pretty much thrown me at every voice, so I can at least do them minorly well.
And you live in a...
Cage.
That's right.
So, for this panel, basically what we're going to do is that we're going to take some of your guys' favorite scenes from movies and we're going to dub them over as ponies. For the first scene we're going to be doing, we're doing The Wizard of Oz. And this one, the scene that we're starting off with is the intro to Oz scene. And... So Dorothy is going to be Tree Hugger, and that's going to be voiced by Mag.
Hi.
Glenda is going to be Sonata, and that's going to be Ashley H. The Munchkins are going to be Button Mash, and that's going to be Pitch.
Hi.
And the Witch, which you guys will be seeing soon, will be voiced by Ferris, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And Kate Bug is going to be narrating this one, so let's begin.
Dorothy has emerged from the barn house after being carried up by the tornado and realizes she is in a new land. Nothing looks familiar to her old home.
Toto, I have a feeling we're, not in Kansas anymore. We must be, over the rainbow.
The good witch appears from a large bubble.
Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all, karmically. I'm Dorothy Treehugger from Kansas.
Oh. Well, is that a witch?
Who? Fluttershy? She's my waifu.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because the new witch has just robbed a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And here's a house, and here you are, and all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. So, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Okay, so I've already told you, but I'm not a witch, not even a unicorn. Witches are old and ugly. Whoa, what was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Sonata, the Witch of the North.
Makes sense. I mean, you are. Oh, like, I'm so eternally sorry, but I've never heard of, like, a beautiful witch thing before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you've just freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Okay, but, like, what are munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's called Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may come out and thank her. It's all right now. You may come out.
The Munchkins proceed to sing the
Ding
Wicked
dong,
Witch
the witch
is dead.
is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Shut up. And then hides for cover. A plume of smoke appears and the witch arises out of it. She then looks at the Witch of the East feet protruding from under the farmhouse.
Wait, I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's worse than the other one was.
The witch turns and approaches Dorothy.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me.
Leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, was it? You killed her, didn't you?
Whoa, okay, let's all just relax a skosh. It was an accident. I mean, I don't ever mean to harm anything. Really, I don't.
Didn't mean it, eh? Accident, eh? Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too, and this is how I do it.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. Yes, the slippers.
The witch turns to her sister's feet, but the slippers disappear and the feet retreat beneath the house.
They're gone. The ruby slippers. What have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll...
The slippers appear on Dorothy's feet.
It's too late. There they are, and there they will stay.
Give me back my slippers. Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glenda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Very well, I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but just try and stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little waifu, too.
As she laughs, she disappears in a cloud of fire and smoke.
End scene. Okay, so this next one is from Babe. It is the pigs are stupid scene. So, for this one, Shining Armor is going to be Babe, and that's going to be voiced by Pitch. Fly is going to be Celestia, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Rex is going to be going to be Luna, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Puppy number 1 is going to be Twilight, and that's Ashley H. And puppy number 2 is going to be Cadence, and that is Kate Bug. And
Excellent.
Spike is going to be the horse, and I'm going to be voicing Spike. And Ferris is narrating. So let's begin.
The scene opens to Farmer Hoggett driving up to the farm in his run-down pickup truck. A litter of shepherd puppies watches curiously as Farmer Hoggett carries Babe, his recently won pig from the fair, into the barn. The puppies run over to their mother, Fly, for answers.
What is it, Mom?
That's a stallion.
And they'll eat him when he's big enough.
Will they eat us when we're big enough?
Oh, good heavens, no. The bosses only eat stupid animals, like stallions and ducks and sheep and chickens.
Farmer Hoggett walks out of the barn after dropping Babe off. The puppies run into the barn, excited to see the new farm animal.
Yay!
The puppies sneak into the barn and see Babe sitting all alone in a fenced-off area alongside a cow and a horse.
It looks stupid, Mom.
Not as stupid as sheep, mind you, but stallions are pretty stupid.
Excuse me.
No, we're not.
Good heavens, it speaks. Who are you?
I'm a large white.
Yes, that's your breed, dear. What is your name?
My breed is a stallion, but, I don't know.
Well, what did your mother call you to tell you apart from your brothers and brothers?
Our mother called us all the same.
That's sad. And what was that, dear?
She called us, babe.
Perhaps we shouldn't talk too much about family.
I want my mom.
Fly immediately rushes over to Babe's side to comfort him.
There. You've got to be a brave boy now. I left my mother when I was your age, and my pups will have to leave me soon. But I'll keep an eye on you if you'd like, just till you find your hooves.
Suddenly Rex, the main shepherd dog of the farm, jumps on top of the bale of hay to look down at Babe and Fly.
The little stallion's a bit low. He's going to be staying with us, just till he finds his hooves.
All the animals in the barn watch him nervously, awaiting his response.
They don't pay me enough for this. Until he finds his hooves, then.
Rex then leaves the barn.
But, Mom, he'll wet the bed.
Nonsense. If you do want to do anything, you'll go outside, won't you?
Babe sniffles as Fly snuggles close to comfort him.
Good boy.
The puppies then run up to Fly and Babe to sniff him and play with him.
Yay! Yeah, stomp on him.
What's your name, Stallion?
What does he taste like? Where'd he come from?
End scene. Okay, so the next scene we're doing is from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh.
We are doing the Harry versus Voldemort scene. So, Harry Potter is going to be Scootaloo.
Yay!
That's going to be voiced by Caitlin.
That's
or
me.
Kate Bug.
God,
Professor Quirrell is going to be Brayburn, and that's going to be voiced by Pegasus Pitch.
Braver!
And Voldemort is making an appearance, but we're not going to say who's voicing that yet. And Ashley is narrating this one.
Yeah. All right. This is the climax of the film, where Harry Potter expects to find a rogue teacher of the school, Professor Snape. When he reaches the end, he finds instead Professor Quirrell, the bumbling stutterer, who taught defense against the dark arts. He is staring into the mirror of Erised, which is just the word desire backwards, trying to find the Sorcerer's Stone, something that will make him immortal.
You? No, it can't be. Snape, he was the one.
Yes! He does seem like the type, doesn't he? Next to him, who would suspect poor stuttering Professor Brayburn?
But that day, during the Quidditch match, Snape tried to kill me.
Oh, no, dear boy. I tried to kill you. And trust me, if Snape's cloak hadn't caught fire and broken my eye contact, I would have succeeded. Even with Snape muttering his little counter curse.
Snape was trying to save me?
I knew you were a danger to me right from the off, especially after Halloween.
Then you let the troll in.
Very good, Potter. Yes, Snape unfortunately wasn't fooled. When everyone else was running around the dungeon, Snape went to the third floor to head me off. He, of course, never trusted me again. He rarely left me alone. But he doesn't understand, I'm never alone. Never. Now, what does this mirror do? I see what I desire. I see myself holding the stone. But how do I get it?
Just a boy!
Come here, Potter. Now, tell me, what do you see? What is it? What do you see?
Harry begins to see his reflection smile and wink at him. as he pulls the sorcerer's stone from out of his pocket and then proceeds to place it back into his pocket. When the reflection does this, Harry feels the stone land in his pants pocket.
I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. I've won the house cup.
He lies.
Tell the truth. What do you see?
Let me speak to him.
Oh, Master, you're not strong enough.
I have strength enough for this. Quirrell begins to unwrap his turban from his head, revealing the face on the back of his own head. It begins to speak. Harry Potter, we meet again.
Voldemort?
Yes. You see what I have become. See what I must do to survive. Live off another, a mere parasite. Unicorn blood can sustain me. Oh. But it cannot give me a body of my own. But there's something that can. Something that conveniently lies in your pocket. Stop him. Don't be a fool. Why suffer a horrific death when you can join me and live?
Never!
Bravery. Your parents had it too. Tell me, Harry, would you like to see your mama and papa again? Together we can bring them back. All I ask for is something in return. That's it, Harry. There's no good and evil. There's only power, and those two we do seek it. Together we'll do extraordinary things. Just give me the stone.
You liar!
Kill him. Professor Quirrell proceeds to lunge at Harry Potter.
End scene. You know, you do that baby voice a little too well.
Thank you.
All right, so the next scene is going to be from the Lego Batman movie. It is the You Mean Nothing to Me scene at the very beginning. So, we've got Batman is going to be Rainbow Dash, and I'm voicing that character. The Joker is going to be Pinkamena, and that is going to be voiced by Mag. Fan number 1 is Tyrek, and that's going to be Pitch. Fan number 2 is Fluttershy, and that's going to be Caitlin. Fan number 3 is Discord, and that's going to be Ferris. Fan number 4 is Mrs. Cake, and that is going to be Mag. And fan number 5 is Twilight, and that's going to be voiced by Ashley H. And Pitch is narrating this one.
All right.
So let's begin.
Joker, assisted by the other criminals of Gotham City, are terrorizing Gotham again, and Batman has come to save the day. After Batman has defeated the rest of the villains, he goes after Joker, who runs into him with his car.
Hi, Batman. So weird to keep running into you. Looks like your plan failed. Well, it's only a matter of time before I take over Gotham City. Pew, 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 pew. When has that ever happened? Pewter!
Calculating. Never.
Oh yeah, the pewter. Forgot about that one.
You know why? Because I'm always one step ahead of you. Oh, yeah? Well, I always get away.
Joker presses a button on his belt that inflates a series of balloons and a jetpack and tries to escape through the roof. But Batman catches him with a grappling hook to stop him.
Not this time, because this time I've got you. Oh, yeah? Well, there's only one problem. Who's gonna defuse the bomb? It's gonna be one or the other, Batmare. Save the city or catch your greatest enemy. You can't do both. I'm sorry, hold on, wait. What did you just say? You can't do both, I said? No, I mean the other thing. Save the city or catch your greatest enemy. You think you're my greatest enemy? Duh, you're like obsessed with me. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Who else drives you to one-up them the way I do? Twilight? Okay, no, she doesn't. You mean Applejack, then? Applejack is not a bad guy. Then I'd say that I don't actually currently have a bad guy. I'm fighting like several different ponies. What? Like, I like to fight around. Okay, look, I'm fine with you fighting other people if you want to do that. But what we have is special. So when people ask you, who's your number one bad guy? You say... Applejack? Are you seriously saying there is nothing special about our relationship? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me just
tell you something, P-Bird. Batmare doesn't do ships. What? Like as in relationships? There is no us. Batmare and Pinkamena are not a thing. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You mean nothing to me. No one does.
Joker is visibly upset as Batman releases him from the grappling hook to defuse the bomb rather than capture him. Joker flies away, crushed by Batman's harsh words and underappreciation of his villainy. Batman then defuses the bomb and appears in front of a crowd of cheering fans.
Hooray!
Batman.
You did it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Batman.
It was my pleasure.
Batman, we love you.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing so hard under my mask right now.
Grazie, Batmare.
Oh, prego.
You're the best, Batman.
Oh, I'm just so humble.
Thanks, Batman.
I'm super modest about it. Thanks.
Batman, you are the greatest.
Oh, pray hooves, pray hooves.
Thanks for saving the city.
You're welcome.
Batmare, I love you more than my kids.
So do I, Guy.
You're our hero, Batman.
I love my life.
Batmare peels off into the night.
End scene. Okay, so the next scene we're doing is from The Hunger Games. We're doing the PETA dying scene. PETA is going to be Iron Will, and that's going to be voiced by Ferris. Katniss is going to be Featherbangs, and that's going to be voiced by Pitch.
Yo, what up, Minotaur man?
The announcer is going to be Kate Bug, and Mag is going to be narrating this one. So let's begin.
Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellark are fighting for their lives in a battle royale-style game where only 1 in 24 kids can walk out of the arena alive. However, the rules this year had been changed to allow 2 victors from the same district. Katniss and Peeta are both from District 12, and by this point in the movie, they are one of the last teams remaining in the game. Earlier in the film, Peeta had been attacked and wounded by another player on his leg. His health is failing, so Katniss hides the both of them in a cave, hoping for help to come.
Nobody's gonna find you in here.
They already found me.
We'll just get you some medicine.
Katniss, I don't get many parachutes.
We'll figure something out.
Like what?
Something.
Katniss leans down to plant a kiss on Peeta's cheek. She hears the unmistakable sound of a parachute of supplies outside the cave and goes to investigate. She brings back a small tin it had been carrying.
Medicine?
No, soup.
Peeta tries to sit up and feed himself, but struggles to do so.
I'll do it.
That's nice.
Well, you fed me once.
I think about that all the time. How I toss the bread at you.
Peeta.
I should have gone to you. I should have just handed it to you instead of throwing it at your face.
Shh. You feel hot.
I remember the first time I saw you. Your hair was in 2 braids instead of 1. And I remember when you sang in the music assembly, the teacher said, "Who knows the Valley Song?" And your hands shot straight up. After that, I watched you going home every day. Every day. Well, say something.
I'm not really good at saying something.
Then come here, please. Even if I don't make it.
Shh. Stop it.
From somewhere overhead, an announcer can be heard throughout the battlegrounds.
Attention, blank flanks! Commencing at sunrise, there will be a feast tomorrow at the cornucopia. This will be no ordinary occasion. Each of you needs something like cutie marks. Desperately. And we plan to be generous hosts.
Oh, your medicine.
You're not going alone.
Yeah? You need it, and you can't walk.
Katniss, you're not going to risk your life for me. I'm not going to let you.
You would do it for me, wouldn't you?
Why are you doing this?
Katniss leans in and plants a passionate kiss on Peeta.
Now there's no way I'm letting you go.
Iron Will.
Please, stay.
Okay, I'll stay, but at this distance.
End scene. That's my new OTP now.
Really?
Okay, so the next scene is going to be from the Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. We're doing Why is the Cider Gone scene, obviously. So for this one, we've got Jack Sparrow is going to be Granny Smith, and that is going to be voiced by Mag. Elizabeth Swann is going to be Fluttershy, and that's going to be voiced by Caitlin. And Ferris is narrating this one. So let's begin.
Captain Jack Sparrow and his companion Elizabeth Swann are marooned on an island by the famous cursed pirates of the ship the Black Pearl. Jack had been marooned there once before many years ago when he was the captain, mutinied by his first mate Barbossa. Elizabeth is determined to find a way off the island and catch the Black Pearl, where her beloved Will Turner is their captive.
That's the second time I've had to watch that man sail away with my ship.
But you were marooned on this island before, weren't you? So we can escape in the same way you did then.
To what point and or purpose, young missy? The Black Pearl is gone, and unless you have a rudder and a lot of sails hidden under that bodice, unlikely. Young Mr. Turner will be dead long before you can reach him.
But you're Captain Granny. You vanished from under the eyes of 7 agents in the East Indian Trading Company. You sacked Nassau Point without even firing a shot. Are you the pirate I read about or not? How'd you escape last time?
Last time, let me think about it. Last time I was here for a grand total of 3 days, okay? Last time the rum runners used this island as a cache. I meant the cider runners. Cider. Regular cider. My bad. They came by and I was unable to barter passage off. From the looks of things, they've been out of business. Probably have your bloody friend Rainbow Dash to thank for that.
So,
Hey!
so that's it then? That's the secret grand adventure of the infamous Granny Smith? He spends 3 days lying on a beach drinking cider?
Welcome to the Caribbean, love.
Jack finds the old cider runner's store of cider and hands a bottle off to Elizabeth and keeps one for himself. In the next scene, night has fallen and the pair are dancing and singing around a fire, drinking cider and making merry.
Ready for this?
I am
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. Oh, I love this song. It really bad eggs. When I get the pearl back, I'm going to teach it to the whole crew. We're going to sing it all the time.
And you will be positively the most fearsome pirate in the Spanish Main.
Not just the Spanish Main, love, the entire ocean, the entire world. Wherever we want to go, we'll go, and that's what a ship is, you know. It's not just a keel and a horn and a deck and some sails. It's what a ship needs, but what a ship is, what the Black Pearl really is freedom.
Granny, it must be really terrible for you to be trapped on this island.
Oh, yes it is, but the company is infinitely better than last time, I think. The scenery has definitely improved. I heard that.
Miss Smith, I'm not entirely sure I've had enough cider to allow that kind of talk.
I know what you mean, love.
Elizabeth proposes a toast.
To freedom.
To the Black Pearl.
Soon after, Jack passes out from too much consumption of cider. When morning breaks, he is awoken by the smell of smoke and fire. He finds Elizabeth throwing the entire supply of cider into a large bonfire that is caught onto the nearby trees as well.
No, not good, not good. What are you doing? You burned all the food and the shade and the cider.
Yes, the cider is gone.
Why is the cider gone?
One, because it is a vile drink that turns even the most respectable ponies into complete scoundrels. Two, that signal is over 1,000 feet high. The entire Royal Navy is out looking for me. Do you really think there is even the slightest chance they won't see it?
But why is the cider gone?
Just wait, Granny Smith. You give it 1 hour, maybe 2. Keep a weather eye open, and you will see white sails on that horizon.
In a fit of rage, Jack storms off towards the other side of the island.
Must have been terrible for you, Granny. Must have been terrible. Well, it bloody well is now.
She stops when she sees one of the Royal Navy ships almost upon the island, and she sighs.
There'll be no living with her after this.
Yay.
End scene.
I like the save. It's just like
Cider. Ordinary cider.
It's cider, right?
Yep,
It's not.
cider,
No, it's not anything else.
Think cider, people, cider.
It's just
The juice
apples.
kind, you know.
All right. So the next scene is going to be from Twilight.
yeah.
It is from Breaking Dawn Part 1. It is the Jacob finds out Bella is Prager scene. That's literally what we called the scene. So for this scene, Jacob is going to be Twilight. That's going to be voiced by Ashley H. Dr. Cullen is going to be Apple Bloom, and that's going to be voiced by
there.
Caitlin. Rosalie? Yes, Rosalie, I pronounced it right for once. Is going to be Big Mac, and that's going to be Ferris. Bella is going to be Trixie, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Alice is Brayburn, that's going to be voiced by Pitch. Jasper is Bab Seed, and that's going to be voiced by Kate Bug. Esme, right? Esme, or whatever, is going to be Granny Smith, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Edward is AJ, and I will be voicing AJ, and Pitch is narrating this one.
All right.
So let's start.
Bella and Edward are home from their honeymoon, but something is amiss. Jacob is informed by Bella's father that she is in poor health. Fearing that Bella has been turned into a vampire, Jacob races to the Cullens' house to learn what has happened to her, where he is led inside by Carlisle Cullen, the patriarch of the household.
Is it true?
How there, Jacob? How are ya?
Listen, just give it to me straight.
Jake, is that you?
She's here?
They came home 2 weeks ago.
Jacob pushes past Carlisle to find Bella, who is sitting on the couch in the living room, surrounded by other members of the Cullen family. When he tries to approach Bella, Rosalie stops him.
I'm glad you came.
Close enough.
What's your problem?
Rose, it's okay.
You look terrible.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too.
So, are you gonna tell me what's wrong with you?
Rose, do you want to help me up?
Rosalie helps Bella to her feet so that Jacob can obviously see she is pregnant. However, her oversized and bruised stomach indicates she is far more pregnant than she should be, given the time frame. Jacob looks to Edward in anger.
You did this.
We didn't know it was even possible.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Ultrasounds and needles won't penetrate the embryonic sac.
I can't see it either. And I can't see Bella's future anymore.
We've been researching legends, but there isn't much to go on. And I would know I tried to get a key mark on that. We do know that it's strong and fast growing.
Why haven't you done anything? Take it out of her.
This is none of your business, dog.
Rose, all this fighting isn't good for Bella.
The fetus isn't good for Bella.
Say the word, Alice. Baby. It's just a little baby.
Fetus.
Possibly.
Kyler, you've got to do something.
No, it's not his decision. It's not any of yours. The great and powerful Trixie is keeping her demon baby.
I can't. I just. Twa, I need to talk to you.
Edward leads Jacob away outside to discuss a potential deal.
I always knew you'd destroy her.
She thinks Carlisle can turn her at last minute, like he did for me and Esme.
Can he?
Probably is slight. If her heart fails, look, Twy, I need you to do something for me. For her, I mean. You have a connection with her that I'll never understand. Maybe you could talk to her, change her mind, keep her alive.
And if I can't?
If she dies, then you'll get what you always wanted, to kill me.
Dun, dun, dun.
I didn't know Twilight wanted that.
No, really, we're done.
Yeah, and see.
Ha ha!
All right. So the next scene The next scene is going to be from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The 1971.
Come on now.
I know, I go to old one. So we are doing the thrilling boat ride scene. So, Willy Wonka is going to be Pinkie Pie, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Charlie is going to be Apple Bloom, who is going to be voiced by Kate Bug. Grandpa Joe is going to be Granny, and that's
Back again.
voiced by Mag. Violet is going to be Twilight, and that's going to be voiced by Ashley H. Mr. Beauregard is going to be Sully, and that's going to be voiced by Mag. Mike TV is going to be Button Mash, that's going to be voiced by Pitch. Mrs. TV is going to be Sombra, and that's going to be voiced by Ferris. Veruca Salt is going to be Scootaloo, and that's going to be voiced by Ashley H. Mr. Salt is going to be Rainbow Dash, and I will be voicing that one. And I am narrating this one, so prepare yourselves because I'm going to butcher it. All right. World-renowned chocolatier Willy Wonka has opened his chocolate factory to the public for the first time in years. He has allowed 5 children and one of their parents to take a tour of his factory. By this point of the story, one of the children, Augustus Gloop, has fallen behind the others after being sucked into a giant chocolate vat. Mr. Wonka continues the tour as if nothing has happened.
This next part's in French, so... Mesdames et messieurs...
Oh, they turned into Apple Bloom.
That ain't your job here.
So we're right into Apple Bloom there.
French words, French words, French words.
That's what we're going to do. Okay. All right, just want to make sure.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. Voulez-vous entrer les Wonkatania?
From around the corner, a large, strange-looking boat approaches them atop the chocolate river. It is powered by the Oompa Loompas, Ponka's mischievous little workers. He invites them to climb aboard.
Wow, what a boat.
Ooh, it looks good enough to eat.
That's quite a nice canoe you've got there, Ponka.
All I ask is for a tall ship and a star to sail her by. All aboard, everyone!
Ladies first. That means you, Veruca.
If she's a lady, then I'm the lost narrator.
You're done. You're done.
I'm just getting started.
Nailed it.
Now.
You're sure that this thing will float, right, Ponka?
With your buoyancy.
Oh.
I'm in here 3 times, people. Bear with me.
Gosh, Granny, take my line. With your buoyancy, sir. Rest assured.
She's très jolie, but is she seaworthy?
Nothing to worry about, my dear lady. I take good care of my guests.
Oh, yeah, that's me again. Yeah, you took real good care of that August kid over there. That's for sure.
Everybody aboard? You're going to love this. Just love it.
Hey, Daddy, I want a boat like this. A beautiful paddle boat. That's what I want.
What she wants is a good kick in the pants.
I heard that.
I think I'm gonna be seasick.
Here, try one of these.
What are they?
Rainbow drops. Suck them and you can spit in 7 different colors.
Spitting's a dirty habit.
I know a worse one.
What business are you in, Salt?
Nuts!
The Wonkatania boat heads into the dark tunnel.
Hang on, where are we going?
I don't know, but I don't like the looks of that tunnel up there. Hey, Ponka, I want off.
Round the world and home again. That's the sailor's way.
I don't like this ride, Daddy.
Faster.
Ponka, do me a favor. Tell those people to stop paddling over there.
Okay, faster.
We're going too fast.
Faster. Faster.
We're gonna be sick, I know it. Why doesn't she stop the boat?
Faster.
Hang on, darling. Close your eyes tight and hang on.
What's happening?
Faster.
What is this, a freak out?
Hey, this isn't funny, Ponka.
You can't possibly see where you're going, Ponka.
No, I can't.
Boy, what a great video game this would make.
Ponka!
This is kind of strange.
Strange, but it's fun.
Yeah, this is terrific.
Oh, how much to get off this boat, Ponka?
I'm gonna be sick.
I can take a joke, but this has gone too far.
Tell that little guy to turn us around, Ponka.
Oh, now I know I'm gonna be sick.
Save me, Daddy.
There's no earthly way of knowing
Great, she's singing.
which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rowing or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Blah! Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell a-glowing? Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes, the danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing. Ah!
Oh, make him stop, Daddy.
Ponka, this has gone far enough.
Okay, that's true. Stop the boat. We're here.
Where?
Here, a small step for mankind, but a giant step for all of us, all ashore.
Let me off this crate.
Now, why don't they put this kind of stuff in my video games?
I don't know.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Daddy, I do not want a boat like this.
End scene. Okay.
I love
So
the next
this
one.
next scene is from. Go ahead and hit the spacebar for me, please. From Star Wars, we are doing. From The Empire Strikes Back, we are doing the Luke, I am your father scene. So, for this lovely scene, Darth Vader is going to be Twilight, and that's going to be voiced by Ashley H. Luke is going to be Shining Armor, and that's going to be Pitch, and Kate Bug is narrating this one. So let's begin.
Hi, I'm back. Luke Skywalker enters the silent chamber, and as he approaches the stairway, steam fills the room. Vader appearing through the veil.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet.
Luke activates his lightsaber and engages Vader. They battle fiercely on the swaying platform.
You have learned much, young one.
I'm older than you. But you'll find I'm full of surprises.
Vader knocks the saber from Luke's hand and fires lightning at him, causing Luke to fall down the stairs in dodging the attack. Vader leaps down upon Luke, who barely evades.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker. Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
No.
Vader forces Luke back, and a gust of steam separates them, allowing Luke to escape his sight.
All too easy. Perhaps you are not as strong as the Emperor thought.
Vader finds Luke, who has leaped to hang from pipes on the ceiling.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Luke leaps down to the opposite side of the pit, and using the Force pulls his saber back to himself.
Obi-Wan has taught you well. You have controlled your power. Now, release your anger.
Luke begins pushing Vader back with aggressive attacks.
Only your hatred can destroy me.
Luke leaps over Vader and slashes at him from behind. Vader retreats, and upon blocking another attack, loses his balance and falls from the platform. Luke looks over the edge, and when he sees no sign of Vader, holsters his sword and lowers himself into the pit. Luke enters the reactor room and sees Vader. He lights his saber and moves in to attack. Their battle continues into the control room.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Vader forces Luke farther and farther back, cutting off his hand in the process, and with it, Luke's saber falls. Luke is pushed to the edge with nowhere to run.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. You do not yet realize your importance. You only have just begun your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to Equestria.
I'll never join you.
If only you knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. It was you who killed him.
am your father.
No! Wait, no, seriously. That's not that Twi. You can't. You what?
That's what it says.
That's impossible. Literally impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No, I know it to not be true. Our dad is over there.
Shining, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule Equestria as father. As father.
Yeah.
You got this. You got
I
this.
got it.
Search your
Hold on.
feelings, you know it to be true.
As father and son. Come with me. It is the only way.
There's another way. Out.
Vader stretches his hand out to help Luke up, but Luke instead chooses to drop from the platform and fall into the abyss. We did it, guys.
I grow a robot.
End scene.
My God.
You didn't.
All right, so this is the last scene actually.
And the best one.
This is the best one.
Pretty great.
So we are doing a scene from the Titanic. We are doing the Jack and Rose dying on the door freezing scene. But it is best ship. So
I want to start doing the thing.
So, oh my God. This is gonna be good. Jack is Spike.
Towards the end, though.
That's gonna be Kate Bug is gonna be voicing that Spike.
Oh boy.
We've got Rose as Spike, and that's gonna be voiced by Mag.
I know, right?
And then to the cherry on top, Spike is narrating as well, and I will be voicing that.
Man, you guys look really good. I'm the best. I don't know about that.
It's.
I'm a
I
mess.
can't even. All right, let's start. By this point of the film, the Titanic has sunk, leaving characters me stranded in the water, waiting to be rescued or freeze to death. Me has found a floating door, and me is laying on it and clinging with her hands, hoping to be rescued. That faltered a little, okay?
It's getting quiet. Just a few more minutes. It'll take them a while to get the boats organized. I don't know about you, but I intend to write a strongly worded letter to the White Star Line about this. I love you, me. No, don't say your goodbyes, me. Don't you give up. Don't do it. I'm so cold. Listen, Spike, you're going to get out of this. You're going to go on, and you're going to make lots of Spike babies, and watch them grow, and you're going to die an old dragon. Warm in your cave. Not here, not this night. Do you understand me? I can't feel my body. Winning that ticket was the best thing that ever happened to me. It brought me to you, and I'm so thankful, Spike. I'm thankful. You must do me this honor. Promise me you will survive, that you will never give up. No matter what happens, no matter how hopeless, promise me now, and never let go of that promise. I promise. Never let go. I promise I will never let go, me. I'll never let go. Remember that time when I had a psychotic episode on a boat? I lost my mind. That's pretty much this.
I can just.
I
see-
kind of like went into Mickey there.
Yeah, I can see Spike just with two dolls of himself going, I love you, Spike. No, I love you, Spike. And then Twilight walks in like, what are you doing?
Spike, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
End scene.
Wrong.
Get out of my room, Mom.
We talked about this.
We talked about
All
this, Spike.
right. So we actually have a few minutes. We can actually take a few questions from the audience if you guys have any questions. We got like 10 minutes.
Ask us anything.
I was gonna say, was there any questions or anything like that?
No, they're bored now.
I know, right?
Oh no.
There's no more
on.
scenes. They're bored.
Come on,
no.
you children.
Oh, wait,
You
right
have
over there.
something
What's
in your brain?
Good.
Don't be scared. Can you repeat that?
Spikeception.
I love Spikeception.
Spikeception is great.
But Spikeception though, it's the best.
Yeah.
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 You're onto something, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we lucked out. We actually had Oh, as I say, yeah, we lucked out on that one because Mag and I just recently figured out that we can voice. I can kind of voice Spike. She's got a better Spike than me. And then Caitlin is known for her Spike in the fandom. So I was just like, we have to do something with all 3 Spikes because why not? So, was there any other questions?
The mic
or-
wizard is going around looking for
Actually-
questions.
Oh, what's
Tell
up?
us.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I see. I usually try to mix up the scenes because I have to. All of these scenes I have to script myself. So I usually have to go through and find some. So I'm always open to suggestions. So that one might make an appearance at another convention.
Could be.
Yeah.
Hey guys on stage, I've got a microphone back here. I will come to you if you have a question. I've got someone back here actually.
The mic wizard is here.
Yep. As a quick question, was there a particular scene that you guys wanted to do today, but that was cut out for a specific reason?
Ooh, deleted.
Little fun fact: there's a whole other panel actually of scenes that we can't do here. Tomorrow. In the Excalibur room, there will be an 18+ version of this, and all those scenes that I've always wanted to do, I'm finally doing them there with a few. It's myself, Mag, Kate Bug, Ashley H, Goody Serenade, and Narrator Pony. We're all going to be in the Excalibur room tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Greg?
No children around.
It's 18+.
No children.
So.
Hello, you two.
Oh, hi, stranger.
How do you guys go about choosing which scene to do? Because there's so many good scenes.
So I always tell her, don't go with comedy scenes because they're already comical. You have to go with the serious stuff. Kissing is a plus.
Yes. It's usually like if we find really serious scenes, I try to make the casting really cracky because that just makes it incredibly more funnier. And if I do find a comedy scene, I usually try to play it straight. Like I usually, especially like with the Lego Batman movie, it's like, okay, Rainbow Dash and Pinky, that's perfect. And then we just kind of go from there. But picking scenes, I usually go on to movieclips.com off the YouTube or YouTube. And they perfectly have clips, just they're perfect. And I script them out, and that's usually how I do it.
You ask Twitter too.
Yeah, I usually take polls on Twitter as well, suggestions as well, like when I'm getting ready to start scripting and stuff like that. Was there? Oh, right over here.
Hi guys, I love all your work.
Thank you.
You guys have really wonderful, memorable impressions of characters from the show, but how often do you guys work to create new voices and new impressions of characters that you're maybe not as comfortable with?
I work on mine, I know, a lot. Like, I keep wanting to try and expand. I feel like the only main 6 I can comfortably do is Pinky, but I'm trying to, like, do Rarity because she does Applejack, and Rare Jack is best ship, so...
I'm pretty much the same way. Like, I every time Mag has a role that she just can't seem to get filled, I always try to fill in. And, you know, since there's only a plethora of male roles, I try to do them all. And I can do all of them mildly well, but I want to be able to do them all really good. Mildly.
Yeah. I usually experiment with Pinky Tails. Like whenever we have new
I can
Pinky
also do
Tails, I'm like,
Pinky.
I've never done this before, but we're gonna try it. It might stink, whatever. So you know,
might.
It might. I don't know.
I was gonna say for myself, it's mostly like, it's hard, especially with my voice, because it's so raspy at times. So it's hard to find characters that I can actually voice well. But it's no, not as. The funny thing about Spitfire, like if you try to, like, okay, any of the VAs up here that can voice Scootaloo, they can't voice Rainbow Dash.
Nope.
No, that's not how it works. I've tried voicing other voices that have raspiness. They all sound like Rainbow Dash. It's just it's a weird thing that happens. Like as I've tried voicing Gilda before, it sounds like Rainbow. It just doesn't sound right.
I still try to be Rainbow Dash. I still try.
I was also going to say, I practice voices all the time. I mean, I'm talking like, so we drove up here, and I sang almost all of the songs as Granny on the way, and let's just say that she loves Lady Gaga. So Granny was singing some Lady Gaga.
I was gonna say, just Lady Gaga singing Bad Romance. I don't ever want to hear that again. I just don't.
He wants you bad, you bad romance.
Was there? Oh.
What is the best ship?
Who's best ship?
think? Yeah.
Lost Mag. Yeah, that's true.
The three spikes.
I meant from the show.
Of the main six. Well, I'm a little biased towards Rarajack, but you.
Pinky Dash.
I was gonna say Pinky Dash.
Does it have to be main six? Because I like Trixie and Starlight.
They
That's
are.
my favorite.
Yes, they're OTP.
Trixie and Starlight is my favorite.
Probably Marble Mac.
Flutter Dash.
Featherbangs and Iron Will.
I know they're totally OTP now.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Just a quick question that someone else touched on earlier. We've all heard some examples of the best voices you do, but if you could choose one voice that you can't do well, but you'd really like to be able to do well, who would that be?
Rainbow Dash.
Applejack.
Please.
Rarity.
Oh yeah, Rarity for me too.
I think,
wish.
like, for me, it'd be Fluttershy. I've always, because I know I can't Fluttershy. When I voice Fluttershy, it sounds like Rainbow making fun of her.
It does.
It does. It just
does
doesn't
that.
sound right.
I wish it could be
Oh
everyone.
my!
What about you,
I'm
Ferris?
Fluttershy,
Yeah, it does.
and I'm totally not Rainbow making fun of her.
Ferris, did you ever want to be Pinkie Pie?
For me, Rainbow Dash, yeah.
I've always wanted to do Discord better.
Discord.
Do it.
Oh my, you little ponies. What's going on over here?
That's so good. Stop. Literally, though.
Oh, no.
We've got another one.
Thank God. We'll probably take one more if this is one more question. Oh, right over there, actually. Oh, hang on one second. Let's get the mic.
All right. So for the Rainbow Dash question, I've been trying to do her voice, but it always kind of hurts my throat at times. So does it hurt your throat, or how do you do it?
Well, okay. If you're familiar with my earlier content, my Rainbow Dash sounded like Ash Ketchum. Because I just couldn't voice her. And then she went to kind of Naruto, and then she kind of went up to Rainbow Dash. My voice is naturally raspy, so it doesn't hurt as much unless I'm doing like long extended recordings as Rainbow Dash. But one thing though I do recommend though, if you are trying to voice Rainbow Dash, lots of tea. Lots of apples, because apples help with the saliva sounds with your mouth, because I know sometimes when VAs do it, they kind of get all that.
Green apples.
And then make sure to take breaks, because you have to train your voice into that. You can't just go head on and do it, or then you'll just kill your voice.
All right.
But another thing, too, I usually did was that I would find clips from the show, and I would play them on repeat to then parrot them back. Because a lot of people can do impressions, but it's hard to like do also the acting aspect of it. So it's just about practicing, just having fun with it. But yeah, don't kill your voice trying. Don't kill your voice trying to voice me because it's not worth it.
Okay.
So a couple of things before you get going. Tomorrow, 18 plus, it's going to be great. We have scenes from things like The Exorcist.
Super bad is another one.
And then Pinky Tells at 4 o'clock in the same room as that, which is the Excalibur room.
Yes.
There will be prizes. There will be a 5-minute sneak peek of the next Pecky Tales.
Pecky Tales.
Pecky Tales!
Man, you nailed it.
Pecky Tales. Slumberjack. And then we also today, if you are interested, The Lost. We have little 5x7 prints.
Oh yeah, we have the 5x7
signed, and so yeah, if you
guys
you're
want
more
that,
than welcome to get those.
And then on top of that too, tonight at 10, I'm going to be on the Bad Fanfic reading panel with Goody Serenade and Wooten and a bunch of other narrators. We're going to be reading really, really bad fanfics. So, and the Excalibur room. So come join us for hilarity. So, and I think that should be it.
Thanks, guys, for coming.
I say thank you guys for coming out.
Whoa, when did all you get here?